In this exercise tutorial, I'm going to be taking you through how to do a barbell backwards lunge using a step up and a squat rack. So if you've seen my videos before with regards reverse lunges, especially with a barbell on a squat rack, I'm always in this position. I'm always facing towards the position of the mirror. However, this is going to be one of the very few videos that I'm actually facing the other way. And the reason is, it's always going to be better to step onto a step up when you're facing it, as opposed to trying to walk back. You don't want to trip over it and cause yourself an injury. So I'd actually be the opposing way. I'd be facing away from the position of the squat rack. So firstly, this little step here is ideal for beginners. So if you've never done this before, start off doing it body weight, start off then with dumbbells before you go on to something like an Olympic bar, because it's 7 foot and often it's going to be 20 kilograms. So you want to get to the point where you're standing on the step up, you're doing your reverse lunges, and you're doing it with 10 kilogram dumbbells on each side before you do the barbell. Of course, you can do the pre-made barbells in a gym. They're often a lot smaller, but they can be awkward to get onto the back and off of the back without using something like a squat rack. And they often don't fit on the squat rack as well. So I'm going to bring this barbell into a position where it's on the catches of the squat rack. Now, how do I know that that's in the right position for me? Now, if I stand directly up towards this little catch here, it's always got to be slightly below the position of the top of my shoulder. The reason for that is I've got to raise this barbell up when it's on my back, and I've got to have enough clearance to safely walk forwards when I do the exercise. If it's too high, I'm going to be on my tiptoes, and I certainly don't want to be on my tiptoes when I'm facing this way and going like that. So it's got to be in a position where I can just walk back and slowly put it down. If it's too low, I'm going to be walking back and then almost doing this to try and put the barbell down, which is awkward as well. So when I've got the barbell in contact with my back, it's not going to be on my neck. If you place your hands on your back, slowly start to walk your hand down, you'll feel a bony protrusion, which is the top of your shoulder blade. The barbell is going to go just above that. So it's just going to go above that bony protrusion. It's a lot lower than what people think. Often people have the barbell where my hood is, and then they might create neck pain for themselves, which we definitely don't want. So I'm facing this way. I'm going to come underneath the barbell. Now, in terms of hand position, those with poor shoulder mobility will want to go wider. Those that are taller might want to go wider. Those that are smaller might want to come more narrow. It does depend. The main thing is, whatever position you pick, that you're locking your shoulder blades down, and you've also got your hands in the same position on each side. You still want one hand wide and the other hand narrow. So I'm going to make sure I've centered this completely in line. From here, I'm going to make sure that I'm in line to the middle of the center of the barbell when I come into position. I've got my step up ready. Hands either side. And first thing, I step up. Now in this position, I want to bring both feet in contact with the step up. I'm locking my shoulder blades down. I'm going to bring one leg down and back away from the body. My knee comes down and I come back up. You can alternate the legs, so I could now do my left leg, or you can do your repetitions all on the right side before doing the left. Now, the bigger the step up you have, the harder it's going to be. I'm always coming down and just hovering my knee just above the position of the floor. Once you're done, step off of the step up and come out of position. So that's how you would do a step up incorporated backwards lunge with a barbell. You would repeat that for your desired amount of sets and repetitions.